talking. He's good. Just got out like puppy stage. So it's nice. MP. Feeling you, MP. Good job. No, that looks super cool. Very easy.
Let's go, Golden State! We got this!
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Gorgie Dang is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Poole are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Kemp in at center. And for the teams that are struggling to meet expectations, Richard, what kind of advice would you give them at this point of the season?
Well, Kev, it all depends on why they're struggling. If they're trying to integrate new pieces, you got to stay patient. If it's chemistry issues, though, that can get a bit more complicated.
How have you handled chemistry issues when you play?
Well, some things are just unavoidable. Some teams have great chemistry, and some teams not so much.
Curry's shot is good.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. The season series is tied at 1. He said the things that make this such a compelling matchup for the fans are the strategic elements and, of course, the big plays. But he also said we're facing a team that really knows how to execute on offense. We just don't see much sloppiness. A real tactical battle shaping up tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Yeah, and clearly he wants his guys to play with energy and aggression on D. Quick feet, sharp movements.
And here are the Suns now. The Warriors making the shot. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Isaac. Misses the deep three-point attempt. The Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Middleton. Misses off the left iron.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Curry against Paul. Back to Booker. Fires from deep. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 8 points.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Middleton on the wing. Here's Kemp. And Kemp slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Up top, Chang. He kicks to Booker. Shoots over Poole. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Curry. A special move before the shot. Curry's got his second basket. For the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Chris Middleton. Thompson, he's checked in for Poole. And Irving subbed in for Curry. Now here's Wright. Last game he had 10 points. Jang with a screen on Irving. Here's Wright. Kicks it out to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Martin with the screen for Rivers. Johnson, a wide open look. Off target with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wright looking around. And stolen by Irving. He dishes it to Kemp. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. And they take the lead. Kemp's got his third basket of the night. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Phoenix. They trail by one. Kicks it to Jang from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Irving passes to Kemp. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw.
Of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Now here is Martin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Right, the pass to Jang. Good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. To the inside and stolen by Jang. Outside Martin. From outside the arc. That one no good. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Bridges out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Johnson in at the 5 down low. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
The guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against the Hawks, had a huge game. He scored 46 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career. Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
And Johnson now top of the key. The dish to Booker. Back to Johnson. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's Kemp with the jam.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got to look.
Paul against Irving. Here's Booker. And Irving pulls it down.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Porzingis, and he converts the layup. Porzingis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now, here's Johnson. Last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Clock at 6. Booker dishes to Johnson. And the Suns miss again. Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Porzingis finds Irving. Right side, Kemp. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Booker against Poole. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Richard, so much of today. You enjoyed taking. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
Take it easy, guys. You're going to need your legs in the second half, too.
Welcome, everybody.
Well, they've got their rebounding to thanks for this lead.
And, guys, a look now. And that concludes half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Curry and Poole are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kemp, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Curry passes to Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Paul kicks to Booker. No good that time. And Golden State will come the other way.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. Group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Booker against Poole. Pass to Chang. Kemp with the steal. Bridges with the steal. Passes it to Paul. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Booker, no good.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Back to Middleton. To the paint. Here's Kemp. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Isaac finds Paul. Now here's Jang. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Jang's got 10.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
And Kemp slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra. For the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Porzingis. Klay Thompson comes in for Chris Middleton. Moody's checked in for Poole. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Curry. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson kicks to Isaac. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And slam dunk by Kemp.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Up top, Wright. He's covered by Irving. And Wright kicks to Isaac. Wright outside. On the wing, Johnson jacks up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And here is Kuminga. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. To the middle. Out to Thompson. A three ball. Here's Kemp. Shamet with the steal. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. It's right on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul. Good on both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Irving gets a screen from Kemp. Nice move. Irving finds Kemp. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his third assist on the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Kemp slams it in.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Right, the pass to Isaac. And here's Johnson outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. Break and then. Checked in for James Wiseman. Phoenix also making some changes. Rivers, he's checked in for Jang. And Martin subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And the Suns making a change here as well. Jang, he's checked in for Rivers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a...
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Johnson is out there with Martin, and it's Jang in at the 5. Middleton against Paul. Here's Jang. And again, it's the Suns missing. Warriors leading by 15.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close you really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rain Man.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And he gets the bucket. And it's 37 points for Rain Man.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 31 points.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Curry passes to Kemp. Over Jang. That's good from Kemp on the assist by Curry. Kemp's got 41.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Now here's Paul. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
MP, what's up? You feel like streaking? Yes.
Feeling you, MP.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Grayson Allen is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Šarić in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Poole, the sharp-shooting backcourt for him. Kristaps Porzingis out there with man in at the 5. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Now here's Allen. Lets it go. Šarić, shot is off. Outside Curry. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, Stephen Curry in the painted area has touch, can finish with either hand. This guy is just so complete.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Morris, a screen on Porzingis. Back to Morris, puts up a 3. Here's Šarić. He got a piece of it. Pass to Middleton. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Kemp, good.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build.
Pass to Morris. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. The Wizards with another miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Curry with it, picked up by Šarić. Here's Kemp. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He has 7.
Great example of the awareness Curry brings to the game. Such a good feel for understanding what the defense is doing and how to find the open spots.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Kemp. Allen brings a double team. For 3, Porzingis. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I just love the ball movement.
Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Kuzma outside to halt the run. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
They get it again.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Out to the right wing. And here's Šarić for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And the Wizards with possession here. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Kuzma. Tried to fade back there, but it's off the mark. The Warriors have got 7 of 8 in the basket. To the inside, Kemp, and he dunks it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Kuzma. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy. Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
And there's a 3-second violation. And the Warriors, different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Kuminga comes in for Chris Middleton. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Poole. And Irving is subbed in for Curry. Green against Kuzma. There's Davis with the 3. Ooh, he released. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Rain Man in at the 5. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Fournier. Back to Gibson. Screen by Gibson. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Rebounded by Green.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Washington. You know, Grant, sometimes... But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. Down low. Here's Kemp. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against the Suns played some superb basketball. He picked up 41 points, and it felt like he couldn't miss, whether from the field, from the line. He was awesome. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A.
Enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now Fournier. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here's Šarić for 3. And again, Washington, no good. Here's Golden State. 9 points in a row, a good run going. 4-3. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Kemp, good. 19 points in the game.
This
timeout. Here's Davis. 11 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic. That's true at both ends of the floor. His competitive nature allows him to guard an opponent's best scorer and at the same time shoulder much of the offensive load.
Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Kemp, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, at this point, if you get the ball into Steph Curry's hands, good things will happen. He's toying with the defense out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Šarić. Wide open. The Warriors pull it in.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Kemp, guarded by Morris. Here's Kemp. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter. Pass
to Šarić. That shot off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. And that one's good. Middleton.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Davis can't hit. And here are the Warriors now. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Poole outside. Inside. Kicks it out to Middleton. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And there's Poole on the assist by Porzingis. Poole's got 5 now.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Davis with it. Poole picks him up. Pass to Šarić. There's the triple. Kemp with a rebound.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Poole. And again, it's Golden State.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
With All-Star Week.
It's too early to pick favorites for the dunk contest.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports.
Former top high school recruit injured.
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Desmond Bane. Lydon is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Jones. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Lydon. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. That shot missing. The Warriors go the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted.
I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Now here's Jackson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Here's Middleton, and he slams it one-handed.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Here's Wiggins. An 11-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Baseline J on the way. He gets it in there. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And he gets the whistle. Second call. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Jackson. And it's sent back by Kemp. Poole the pass to Kemp. And Kemp slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jackson misses.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Curry dishes to Kemp. Nice move, and it's Kemp slamming it down.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wiggins passes to Jackson. Count it.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Kemp with a screen for Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Chris Middleton. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Poole. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now, here is Irving. He had 10 points in the win against Washington. It's good.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Irving against Jones. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Kemp's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Irving from long range. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Tillman. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Inside, it's stolen by Green. Kemp kicks to Irving. 40 seconds left to play here in the first. They double-team Kemp. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have it. To the middle. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Irving against Jones. 6 to shoot. Floats one up, and it's sent back by Kemp. And it goes out of bounds. 9 seconds left to play in the first. The Grizzlies with another miss. With 1 on the clock, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
We trust MP, coach. Keep that horse running.
Back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
They've got Kemp. Chris Middleton is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Irving. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now here's Irving. He gives his team some nice contributions.
The Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Williams kicks to Jones. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. To the inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
The defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
56 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Irving. And they call the foul, so he's got the end.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
One of the game's more interesting personalities. Kyrie Irving wants to win at all costs.
Jones looking for an opening to halt the run. That shot is off. And so it's the...
A bunch of tough games in a row. They'll learn a lot of them.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, thanks for spending halftime with us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Desmond Bane really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Stephen Curry's doing. David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. We don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride, so they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Checking out the group for Steven Silas to start the second half. Jaren Jackson is out there with Leiden. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Bane in at the two-guard spot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
To the paint. Here's Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Outside, Jones. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
You want unselfishness, so need to keep it under control.
Beasley's checked in for Jones. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Curry gets the screen from Kemp. Curry dishes to Kemp, and it's Kemp slamming it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. And here's Beasley. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Wiggins, right side. Pass to Leiden. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Poole.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Down low. Here's Kemp. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's now 18 points for Rain Man. To the middle. Here's Leiden. And it's sent back by Kemp. And he's able to get it back. Leiden gets the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance.
The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Kuminga comes in for Chris Middleton. Thompson, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Stephen Curry. Bane passes to Tillman. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Pulls up. And it's sent back by Kemp. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get... Warriors leading by 14. Inside. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Fantastic isolation player, Kyrie. But on that play, he made a play for others.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Beasley outside. They get it back. Tillman. And Kemp with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. .114 left in the third quarter. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Beasley. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Here's Beasley. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Kemp.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The shot's good from Irving.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Pass to Tillman. The kick out to Williams. They need this. Kemp with the rebound. Kemp's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Chris Middleton is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Kemp. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Jackson against Porzingis. Jackson kicks to Bain. No good from outside. Beasley with the steal. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Bain passes to Wiggins. Here's Leiden trying his luck from deep. And Curry pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Kemp passes to Porzingis. Stolen by Jackson. Bain with it. Guarded now by Irving. And he jams it with authority.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Curry is inside. He's up against Beasley. The three from Porzingis. The Grizzlies pull it in. Leiden's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Beasley outside. Driving the lane, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby.
Poole's checked in for Irving. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jones is checked in. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Jackson a screen on Curry. Passes it to Leiden. And here's Wiggins. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Jackson. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Porzingis to the inside. Kemp's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Jones, the pass to Wiggins. Jackson setting the pick here for Wiggins. Here's Leiden. Lets it go from deep. Kemp with the rebound. Kemp's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. And Middleton kicks to Curry. Stolen. Wiggins against Middleton. Wiggins outside. Pass to Leiden. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rain Man.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight.
All you have to, you got this.